All right, welcome back, everyone. I'd just like to say thank you, everyone, for all of the follows and all of the support for the channel. We usually keep the alerts and stuff off so it doesn't interrupt your viewing and listening experience, but I do appreciate all the support from follows, subs, and everything. But before the break, we were about to do some combat, I believe. So let's set the scene here as you are outside of Lord Virgil's homestead and his windmill, and you see a group of ruffians approaching. And I would like you all to roll initiative, please.
Yeah.
And you should be able to just set it on your character sheet as the map comes visible to everyone.
Valkyn's feeling a little slow today.
Windmill, wow. Okay, I have 0 dex. All right then.
It happens.
That is a 9.
God damn it, the list keeps moving.
Yeah.
Did I do it?
God. Isn't here trying to enter it?
It is. The initiative keeps moving.
Okay, I did it. Whew.
Everybody all good?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, unfortunately for you all, I believe we're missing one. Easy fix.
Oh, they're biggins.
Oh yes, look at
So they are big because they are riding horses. So as a horse, they will have large radius or size on the map. So I'll put this in order. And up first is going to be this bandit here in the back. Yeah, they're on horses, but they're huge on the map, so you know where you can hit them. So this bandit is going to use their horse and ride. And they're going to go a full 60 feet. And as their horse gets into range, they are going to swipe at you with their sword, Bryn, while they're on horseback. Natural 1. All right.
Excellent.
That's where we're at today.
Does he just fall off his horse then? That'd be great.
He goes to swing at you, and you're not sure if they're just untrained or if the horse may have caught something as they're riding forward and goes to swing and just swings over you, which is difficult to do since you're so tall. Vin.
I am going to the one that is the closest to us. I'm going to hit them with my firebolt.
Gotcha. Go for it.
What's 7 plus 6?
13 hits. Roll your damage.
Eight.
8 damage. All right. Still in the fight. Ron.
Gonna come running up, swinging. How does a 16 feel?
16 hits. Roll your damage.
It is a 10.
A 10 damage. So
Nice.
how do you kill this bandit?
I'm gonna use my momentum and swing my hammer across his chest so he flies off his horse, but I'm gonna do non-lethal damage.
Gotcha. Okay. So you go and you swing your maul, and as his horse is moving forwards and he's swung at Bryn, he just sort of connects, and just the momentum just hits, and his horse keeps going, and he just kind of falls backwards. So what I will do for the purpose of this, the horse is going to continue riding, and pretty much just leave the area without a rider. And we will say that this bandit is here and they are unconscious.
Yeah.
DM.
Okay. Up next
Hey,
is
hey.
Bryn.
Okay. I'm going to. I want to stay where I am because I'm positioned near my friends. So I'm going to stay here.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to. I think I can hit a lot of them if we do the good old shield trick. So I'm going to take my shield and fling it at him and cast catapult on it.
Mm-hmm. All right,
See
go
how
ahead.
that does. See, that is 90 feet in a direction I choose. So
Mhm.
we'll do right to get that front guy, and I'm hoping to get the two behind him as well. See, that is going to be a dex save for you.
A dex save. All right, give me one moment.
My goal also is to knock them off their horses completely.
Okay. We will see how this works out. Dex saves for, you're looking at all three. Let me see from that angle.
Well, the first one first, to do them in order.
Dex save for the first one is a 2.
Well, he's going down.
Mm-hmm. So go ahead and roll your damage.
3d8. Let's see. Uh, 16 damage.
16 damage. So he takes the blow of the catapult and kind of rears back in the saddle a bit and then holds on. Still riding.
And then I just want to yell, surrender yourselves and we will go gently on you. Do not surrender and you will die.
Funny, that's what the Bandit King is saying to you. As he's coming
Well,
at
we're
you.
going to kill him next. That's it.
Okay, so this person is going to be a little bit better of a horseman, and they're going to hold their attack while their horse dashes. They're going to stop here in front of Ron and swing. And that is a big old 5, which I think misses you.
Yes, but just barely.
And they are going to use the remainder of their movement to try and move away. You can take an attack opportunity if you like.
Heck yeah.
Do it.
13.
13 hits.
Oh. Oh, where's my D8? There it is. 5 whopping damage.
Nice. So as he's trying to kind of run and just strike you and leave, you're able to hit him with your maul as he's just leaving your reach. Still on the horse though. This one here. It's gonna hold their attack. It's going to try and move around this way. Falcon.
Ah.
Your turn, Falcon.
Oh. That I would have seen that guy
Mm-hmm.
trying to go around, right?
Definitely.
Seeing this, I'm gonna actually head this way and prepare to attack. Actually, I have 45 feet of movement, so I ought to be able to head him off. But I just kind of shout to the group. I'm like, yeah, there's a guy that went around. I'm gonna go get him. And then I'd run over there and meet up with him and attack. Try to knock him with my staff.
Gotcha. Okay. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
That is a that'll be a 7.
A 7 does not hit. So as you swing your staff, you're not able to connect with him. Anything else?
Okay. Yeah, I would like to spend a key point
Go for it.
and do patient defense.
Okay. And this bandit is going to ride forward. Similar things with the others were doing. Kind of get right in the thick of things, and he is going to swing his sword at Sir Virgil.
Oh, not your old man.
And he actually connects with.
Actually, I have a question real quick before you do that.
Mm-hmm.
I meant to call my shield back with my bonus action, but I didn't say it.
Mm-hmm.
So if I am allowed to say I did it, I would like to
Sure.
give him disadvantage.
Yeah, that's fine.
But
I
it's
mean,
your
that's
call. Totally
standard
okay.
operating practice for your character, so not a big deal. So with disadvantage,
Thank you.
it's better. So he still hits him, unfortunately.
Okay. I try.
That's okay.
No, Sir Virgil.
And he is gonna do 5 damage to him. So as he sort of runs by and just slashes into him, and he is gonna try and move away. I believe, Bryn, you haven't used your reaction, so you can make an opportunity attack if you'd like.
No, my reaction was to impose
That's right.
disadvantage.
All right, so he moves away. Let's see. This one is going to also dash and move around. He's gonna get just here. So he's gonna get here, and he actually he dashed. They have 120, so I'm being silly. I say they've been dashing, but I haven't been doing it. So he's gonna get just to the above you, Falcon, and he's gonna swing just a big, heavy mace right at you as he's passing by you from the top of the horse.
Uh-huh.
And he is going to roll a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
And you take 8 bludgeoning damage with the mace.
Okay.
And he is going to swing again.
No.
And he's going to miss with a 10. Up next is going to be this one. He's going to do the similar, so he's going to move here. He's going to take an attack against you, Bryn, and that is going to be a 17.
I think that missed. It just misses, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so he swings with his mace and misses. And he is going to, since he held his action, is going to move back out here. Next, Sir Virgil. So as you kind of see, he was wearing this plate armor. He just sort of unsheathes a great sword in his hand, and he kind of just yells out like "Ah!" and just moves forward at the one that you had hit earlier, and he's going to try his best. That definitely hits. That is a 21. So he runs up to this bandit and swings and then hits him. But as you can see, kind of as he's skilled with his blade, he turns it at the last moment and hits him right in the head with the flat side of the sword, right in the side of the head, and he topples off of the horse and has knocked him
Nice.
seemingly unconscious. And I will note that as I noticed the other one. So he will knock him unconscious here. And I believe he still has some movement. He's gonna move on to the other one and attack again. And he rolls an 11 and he misses. So he swings at the other one, but it's just out of his reach as it's kind of trying to gallop away. And that one is out of initiative. So up next is going to be Vin.
I am gonna do firebolt at the one who's behind us.
Mm-hmm.
What time of day is it also?
You traveled, so it's probably like still in early morning to, or like late morning to early afternoon, since it's taken a
Okay.
full day, but you traveled half that yesterday.
Okay. What's 18 plus 6?
Enough to hit for sure.
I don't
Your
do
damage.
simple math. All right. And we have a 4.
A 4. All right. You unleash your firebolt as it kind of hits him in the side as he's trying to ride away and just kind of burns part of his armor that he's wearing. Ron, you're next.
Ron will run, charge to the horseman in the back,
Mm-hmm.
swing his hammer. 25.
25 definitely hits.
Yep. 5 damage.
5 damage. All right, you're able to connect with him as he's on top of the horse, but it's still ready to fight. Bryn.
Want to move up. Can I stand where that guy is down?
Yep, you
Kinda?
can. That's fine.
Make sure I'm next to Sir Virgil. And I'm going to attack this guy that's on his horse and try to do non-lethal damage with my spear. Uh, 19 to hit.
19 hits.
6. And again, I'll try to not use the pointy part.
Yep. So 6 damage. You definitely just strike into him with your spear, but they're
Whap him
still
with it.
Mm-hmm. They're still able to ride on. That bandit is unconscious and no longer able to do anything.
Actually, I'm going to use my action surge.
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
I'm going to hit him again.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that's a 15. Yeah, 15 to hit.
Yep. It hits.
7.
Gotcha. So you turn your spear and try and basically just whack him, and he falls off of his horse, unconscious.
I said surrender.
And I will denote that. Y'all have a nice little pile going here.
Oh, it's very convenient.
Unconscious guys ever on the ground, like,
Gotcha. All right, and so this guy is essentially, he's going to not even try and ride away. He's just going to go after you, Falcon, and that is an 18.
uh-huh.
That is 5 bludgeoning damage to you.
Mm-hmm.
And he swings again. And that is a 21. And that is 7 more bludgeoning damage.
Hmm.
So as you kind of run up to meet him, he just takes his mace and just hits you once and then comes back across the horse and then strikes it back down on top of you.
Gotcha.
And
Wait, I was doing patient defense. Does that
you
affect
were. So one of those misses. So take out the 5 damage I just gave you.
Take out the 5?
Yep.
All right. I was like, I know I did something.
You did.
I'm good. I was worried.
Okay. The next one who's right above you, actually, it's not their turn yet. It is Valken's turn.
It was my turn.
Yep.
So I'm taking some hits. I'm like, stop it. And seeing that I'm getting surrounded here, Um. I'm gonna go ahead and the guy that just hit me. I'm gonna attack him back with my staff and see if I can land some hits on him.
Sure.
Here. That is a that's a 20 to hit.
20 definitely hits.
Okay. That is 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. All right.
And then is he
He's still on the horse fighting.
okay? I would like to spend another key point then
Mhm.
and do flurry of blows.
Go for it.
So let me see here. That is a 10 on the flurry of blows.
10 to hit. Does misses.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's I think that's all I can
You
do.
should get one more attack on flurry of blows. It's just
Oh.
been a key point.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's better this time. That is a 14.
A 14 hits.
Okay. And that is 4 points of damage on that.
All right. Still fighting and still riding, even though you
No.
you hit him with your staff and punched him.
So landing flurry of blows, do I get a disengage now?
I believe you do because of your subclass, right?
Right.
You may check just to make sure. Yep, whenever you use flurry of blows, you get the benefit of a
So-
disengage.
So
And your walking
Valken's,
speed increases by 10 feet.
So Valken's just like, bye, and just kind of
Gotcha.
take off back towards the group. I'm gonna pretty much get right next to Ben, I think,
Okay.
and that's where I'll hang out, just kind of at the ready.
Okay.
All right.
And then the one that you didn't hit is going to move forward and basically ride right up to you all and is going to swing once at you both. So this one is to Vin, and that is a 12, which I believe hits your AC. And
Yeah.
you take 8 damage.
Okay.
And then to Valken, he rolls a 6, so misses you. So he rides forward and just strikes at Vin and hits her, and then goes towards you, Valken, but you're able to dodge out of the way. Up next is going to be the one fighting Ron. He is going to hold his action and he's going to disengage on the horse. And is going to shoot a crossbow at you as he's riding away.
How dare he?
Natural 20.
Oh,
Oh wait, did I miss
Wow.
something? They can disengage and do an action.
They're on horses, so the horses are acting.
That's right. So the horse can disengage, and then dang jerks. Where's our horses?
gave him to the small
I don't know.
children.
Where are our horses, Bryn?
You take 18 piercing damage.
Holy moly!
Oh boy. No, we're babies. We don't have that kind of heal. Oh boy.
Ron is seriously hurt.
Those some good dice rolls.
Oh.
All right.
Ron, it'll
And,
be okay.
and Sir Virgil sort of sees that everything around him is okay, and he's going to sort of try and rush up with the rest of the group. And he's going to say, try and surround them so they can't escape or knock them off their horses. And he swings.
What we're doing?
And he rolls a 10, which misses. And then he rolls again and hits. And does 9 slashing damage against this one. So as he's kind of running up, he swings a little wide, and then he corrects himself and then cuts upward and hits this one. And Vin, you are up next.
Got this, Ben.
I'm gonna do poison spray
All right.
at
Yeah.
the homie next to me. So he must succeed a Constitution saving throw.
A 19.
Wow, what? Why?
He still takes half, right? Though.
Oh yeah, he does take half.
Right?
Actually no. No.
Not on a
The
cantrip
creature must
usually,
succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 poison.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh. I tried to help.
Jerk. Okay.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I can't disengage because I already used my action, right?
Right.
Well, here I am. Can I sit on the ground?
Sure.
Okay. I would like to sit on the ground.
So let me ask you, what are you trying to achieve by sitting on the ground?
I'm trying to, since he's on a horse, I
Mhm.
would, well, I guess the horse could kick me in the face. Well, I'm trying to just be out of like range of like a club or something, you know,
Mhm.
like be low enough to where like he wouldn't really hit me. But never mind, horse can kick me. So
Mhm.
I didn't think about that. All right,
Okay.
I just chill.
Ron, you're up
Oh,
next.
I'm gonna come up from behind and give me a old whack.
Go for it.
19.
19 hits.
I do 9 damage.
9 damage. Gotcha. So that one, he's definitely looking hurt as you come up behind him and just swing your giant hammer into him from behind as it kind of pushes himself forward in the saddle. And he turns around and kind of sees himself starting to get a little surrounded. Anything else you'd like to do?
That is all.
And Bryn.
Okay. I'm going to run. I can go like through friendlies, right?
You can go through friendlies. It's just 2 times the movement when you go through. It's basically difficult terrain.
Oh, shoot. Okay. I think I can get right here.
Okay.
Yeah. I just want to make sure I'm next to Ron. Ron, my friend, you're not looking so good.
No.
I will toss him the healing tonic to take a drink of. And you get a d6 plus 4. That'll be 7 plus your maximum number of hit dice. Like the count.
Nice. I heal 10 hit points.
Very good. Drink up, Ron. We must continue the fight. And then that's my turn.
All right. Up next is going to be this one. And he is going to actually stay right here. And he is going to shoot their crossbow. His target moves out of the way, so he can only see Ron. So he's going to shoot at Ron. One of them is a natural 1. And the other
Oh,
one
opposite.
is a 17.
17 misses.
All right, so he shoots the bolts at you and unable to connect with them. Actually, it should have just been 1 anyway. That was my bad. My bad, but they miss you anyway, so. And he's going to ride this direction. All right, Valken.
Yeah. We still got this guy in front of us.
Mhm.
I want to give him a slap with my staff, and we'll do non-lethal if it hits. So that is a 21 to hit.
A 21 definitely hits.
Okay. Again, non-lethal damage. that change the dice used if it's non-lethal or just the same?
It's the
Damage.
same.
That is 5 points of damage.
5 points of
that.
damage. Okay, still up and fighting. Anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, and as a bonus action, I guess we'll hit him with an unarmed strike.
Go for it.
That is a 17.
17 hits.
And that is another 6 points of damage.
All right. Still up. So you're just hitting this guy and punching him, but he's still staying on the horse. He's barely hanging on.
Horse, damn it!
Guy's a tank.
Mm-hmm. Okay. He is up next, so he's going to swing wildly. Once at Valken. That is a 19 to hit. That is 6 damage to you. Bludgeoning damage.
Mhm.
And then
I
the
hurt.
next hit.
By the way,
What's that?
I'm hurting pretty bad. By the
Okay.
way.
I know you're next on my list.
And then he's going to attack at Sir Virgil next. And she's going to miss Sir Virgil. So he connects with you and with that same sweep tries to hit Sir Virgil and doesn't. And the horse is going to disengage. And move. Up next. This one here. And he is going to shoot a crossbow bolt at you. Ron, I think you're really the one you can see still.
So be it.
But that's a 6. So he shoots it and it misses you. Sir Virgil is... He's going to move up with you, Ron, and he is going to hold his action to strike at any rider that gets within distance. Vin, your turn.
I'm gonna do firebolt
Mhm.
at the one down south that I can see.
Yep, go for it.
Hold on. I don't know what 8 plus 6 is.
14.
14.
That hits.
Yes. Seven.
7. Okay, so as you loose your fire bolts into him, as they're kind of running around the perimeter, it strikes him just square in the chest. And you just kind of hear him just go, ah, ah, and try and put the fire out, and then just falls off of the horse and is burning, and their body is charred on the ground.
Good.
As they die. Okay.
Good. Serves him right.
And Ron, it is now your turn.
Ron is gonna run up to Volcan and give him a big old bear hug as he's filled with healing energy
You should see
and heal for 6.
Falcon's like bleeding and got like a black eye. He's like, thanks, Ron.
You either get the bear hug or you get the vodka. Your choice.
It was
You're
6,
welcome.
you said?
Yes.
Sweet.
Cure wounds for 6.
One of his bruises disappears.
And that is my turn.
Bryn.
Okay. They're pretty far out. I'm going to use a dash to get right here.
Okay.
That's my turn. Oh, I'll yell, surrender now, or else. And I don't know, I'm still holding my healing kit, so I'm just gonna wave my vodka at him.
Valken, it's your turn.
Okay. Feeling slightly better. Thanks to Ron. I would like to I'm kind of ticked off that this guy smacked me around and ran after I didn't knock him off his horse. I'm gonna chase him down with Bun and going to over here. And I'm also gonna use my bonus action to dash just so I can get up to him.
Are
And I'm
you
gonna
gonna
roll.
use a key point for Step of the Wind, or use your action to dash?
Oh, it's an action to dash?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna use my normal action to dash then.
Okay.
And then I should have my bonus action left still, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna use that for an unarmed strike.
You have to use your action
Oh, I have
as
to
the
use that.
attack
Yeah,
action
that's
to
right,
do
that's right.
the unarmed
Okay.
or the unarmed martial arts.
It's tricky.
And then I guess then I'll just hang out there and kind of do what Brendan and be like, you might really want to give up, bud.
Mm-hmm. And it is their turn. And as you come up and you say you might really want to give up, bud, he just goes and just takes his mace and then just strikes at you 2 times.
Why is he being an asshole to me?
First one is a 15. They're
Oh,
both
I'm
15s.
standing here in all this armor and a shield. He could just like hit me instead, right?
I believe 15 hits your AC, right?
Yeah, barely. Yeah.
And you take 6 bludgeoning damage. They rolled double 1s on the damage dice.
Oh, my healing.
Oh boy.
And they are going to disengage. And this one is going to ride forward a bit to where they can see, and is going to shoot a crossbow at Sir Virgil. It's cocked. And is going to miss Sir Virgil, and is going to use the rest of their movements to duck back here. Sir Virgil's turn. He's going to basically just try and close rank with you all, and use the dodge action. Vin.
I'm gonna do firebolt at the baddie over here in the south again.
Mm-hmm.
I really wish I had stunning strike.
11 plus 6 is 17.
That hits.
Two.
2 damage. Still alive, but barely. You can see sort of the flames starting to grow on the armor, and he's able to just barely put him out. There's singed burn marks on him, but still up. And Ron, your turn.
Is it an action or bonus action to take out my javelin if I'm holding my warhammer?
If you're holding on to your warhammer, you could drop it, which doesn't require anything. Use your free item interact to pull your javelin and then throw it.
Okay.
So it won't take an action or a bonus action.
All right, I'm gonna run. I'm gonna drop my hammer, run 30 feet, and chuck a javelin at the guy.
I will say you can drop your hammer after you move too. You don't have to leave it 30 feet away from you unless you want
Okay. I will drop it where I ran to.
to. Okay, I figured.
Javelin ho! No, it's a 8.
An 8 misses. Bryn.
Okay.
Okay, I am going to 30.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see him over this? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a field,
It's
right?
a
Okay.
field and a fence.
I'm going to chuck my spear at him. Unfortunately, I'll have to do the 60, so it'll be, what is that, disadvantage for the full range? Does that
Yeah,
work?
because he is
He's
20
just out of my
25
reach.
feet.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me double check. Yeah, it's 20, so he's just out of my range. So that's fine. So I'm going to throw my spear at him, and that will be a 14.
A 14 with your disadvantage. That hits.
Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna chuck the spear at him, and you know what? Lethal damage.
It doesn't matter anyway since it's ranged.
I said lethal damage. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
7.
All right. So as you launch your spear, you run up to the edge of this fence, and you throw it. And as it kind of glides just over the top of like Barley and strikes into him riding the horse, it hits right into like his clavicle here and sticks, and then he falls off of his horse.
And as
Dead.
he's falling off his horse, I'm going to reach my hand up and a little crackle of blue lightning, and I'm going to call the spear back into my hand.
Gotcha. So
I told you to surrender, stupid.
as he falls down with the spear, and it just kind of just reverses right out of his body into your hands.
Little blood kind of like spits out.
Mm-hmm. Valken.
Yeah, I'm not feeling so good. So, I think what I'm just gonna do is, I'm gonna move next to Bryn and just gonna make sure she's not alone anywhere on the battlefield. I'm just gonna be like,
Are you following me for
I
healing?
run up to her and I'm like panting, like, and it's just blood like pouring down my face.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it. I'm gonna hang out there. And do I have? Can I? I know I have a key point to do like patient defense, but can I do just something?
You didn't use your action, so you can just take the dodge action, which does the same thing.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Okay.
dodge action.
They're dead. All right. This one and is going to hold their action to attack when they get in range. And this horse is going to dash, and they're going to get here behind Vin, and they're going to hit you with their mace. And they do a 19 to your AC, and that is
I'm gonna die.
6 bludgeoning damage to you as they kind of see the horse rear back, and they ride from out behind the windmill, and he just kind of strikes you with the mace, making kind of a charged attack. And they still have some movement left, so
Are you looking, Ben?
they
I
move back
wish
here.
Team D Beyond overlay updated faster.
All right. And Sir Virgil looks over and runs this direction. He looks over to Vin to make sure that she's okay. You're still standing at this point?
Still standing.
So he runs to try and catch up to this one since it's the last one, and is going to swing their greatsword. One misses, but one hits. And does a shit ton of damage. 17, I believe. So he just runs up and then strikes twice into this guy on the top of his horse. Doing quite a bit of damage, but they're still in the saddle. And then Vin, your turn.
My turn. Can I see him from where I'm standing?
Let me use a little measurement tool. Yeah, you can.
Okay. I am going to do magic missile at him because I'm pissed. All of them hit him.
Just end him.
End him.
We got 3 unconscious. We're real far. Okay.
Right, got a 4 and a 2 plus a 3, so 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Gotcha. All right, so as you shoot this magic missile as he's riding away and they all strike right into his back, he sort of just lurches forward in the saddle, hits the horse as it's riding away, and then slides off of it. And they die.
And I yell, "That's what you get, you bastard!"
Okay. And everyone settles, kind of looks around as combat seems to cease.
Going to turn to Velkan. You look like shit, my friend. And I'm going to pat him on the back really hard.
Oh. Thanks.
And Sir Virgil kind of walks over and kind of looks over these that are were knocked out. Does anyone have any rope to help me tie them up?
Yes.
I rope.
So he kind of goes and starts tying them up individually.
Yeah, well, I think we all help.
I appreciate the assist. It appears that
Actually, I'm going to heal Val for real.
Mhm.
Velkan, you'll get some healing.
it
I won't
appears
leave
that
it
the
fate.
the ambush was on us. We weren't the ones going to be setting it.
Yes, very fortunate that they came quicker than later.
It could be fortunate, could be seen otherwise. I'm glad they came here instead of going back to the outer farms near their hamlets. I appreciate the help. We'll need to take the ones that survived back to Ermore so they can stand trial and perhaps find some information more about this bandit king.
Real quick, Velkan, you get 6 healing plus a number equal to the number of your total hit dice.
Where was the hit dice at?
You're level 3, so you get 3 hit dice.
Actually, I should be able to look that up
So
for you
6 plus
guys.
3,
That
yeah.
should make this easier.
9. All right.
Can I see your hit dice on D&D Beyond?
Thank you. That feels.
Yeah, it's just our
You're
character
most
level.
welcome, and I'm gonna pat you on the back again. Or is your hit dice always equal to your character level?
Yes.
Oh, why did I not know that? Okay.
Perhaps we can interrogate one now to review the location of their hideout.
I certainly
I
wouldn't
agree
be
with Ron.
opposed.
And I'm gonna go over and hug Vin.
Mm-hmm.
And Vin shall heal 9 hit points.
Thank you.
Well, which one do you think we should start with?
So everyone looks like the stupidest.
He kind of looks him over, and there's one that just is clearly kind of looks more wide-eyed than the others, and he's like, "This one."
Hey, you. Tell us what we want to know, or I'm going to let her after you. And I'm going to point over at Vin.
Ooh, and I have my hand open, and there's just like fire emanating from it.
Yeah.
I'd like to make a intimidation.
Sure, make a intimidation check.
I'm not very intimidating. Never mind.
Does she get help?
A 2.
Does she get help from Vin?
Uh-huh.
Because of shit with the fire and all that.
Oh yeah, is she assisting?
Oh yeah, can I
Sure.
do that?
Mhm.
How do I do that?
Do I roll with
Yeah,
advantage?
you can roll advantage, yeah, for sure. Using her spells to intimidate.
Oh, that's much better. 15.
15.
Yeah.
And
Roar.
he
Got you,
kind
I
of
got you.
just eyes darts to her and to you. He's like, if you, I don't know if I can. He'll kill me anyway.
Well, you could die now or you could die later. Your choice.
What do you want to know?
I want to know where he is so I can kill him, and then he won't be able to kill you.
Well, we, his eyes just keep looking over to Vin, who just kind of has some just, I don't know, arcane energy emanating from you as you're
I'll
intimidating.
take care of her. Ron, you finish questioning him, and I'm gonna kind of be like, I'm holding her back so she
All
can't
right.
get you.
Fine, and I dispel my my fire.
Don't worry, young bandit. Ron will help you, but you have to help Ron.
I am. Well, we were all holed up in this old fort, a little ways north of here, and we were kind of operating out of there. I've only been with him for a month. I had no choice. He was gonna kill me if I didn't join.
Oh, hey, we're gonna need more information than that, buddy.
Well, what do you
Name?
want?
How many are in his force? His name?
Where it is?
I don't know his name. Everyone just calls him the Bandit King. Last I checked, there were 20, 30 of us.
Can I? He seems like he's truly terrified. Can I roll an insight check to see if he's just trying to like lie to us to
Sure.
get off from actually getting any information out? That's a 16. On an
16.
insight.
You're kind of watching the conversation happen and trying to see if he's being truthful, and you kind of read through that he's definitely scared, but you're not sure if he's more scared of you or more scared of the Bandit King. But you can see that what he's telling you is truthful, as far as you know.
Okay.
Are there any hidden passages into the fort? More than one entrance?
Well, it's pretty dilapidated and not well kept, so there's all kinds of holes in the walls and things of that nature.
Any sentry posts? Marksmans?
Yeah, usually at each of the corners of the fort, and maybe a couple more on the wall.
Why haven't you tried to escape? Resist him?
Well, because he'll kill me. There's no way I'm getting away. They'd find me. I have nowhere to go.
People that, are there more people that share the same sort of viewpoint? Perhaps be swayed to lay down their arms?
Yeah, probably. Those of us who were forced to join, probably about half of us or so.
I see.
Has there been any talks of rebellion to fight back?
No, not that I've heard.
Does the old man have any questions for him?
He's just kind of standing back and just watching you all and just listening to the conversation. He says to you, as to the party, not sure if a full assault will do much good, honestly. I don't have much help out here, and it's just the 5 of us right now.
Oh, but he said there was maybe only 20 of them, and we just took out like 5.
I mean, that's true, but having 20 or 30 all come at you at once is very different than 5.
Do you have troops or forces that we can round up?
Oh no, not really. As I've tried to
Lord.
muster some of the guard in Aramor, but they're basically doubling their shifts to make sure the city doesn't fall. So that's why I started trying to teach some of the farmers to use some of their equipment the best they can, but it's really just delaying the inevitable. They can't put up much of a fight, more of just a deterrent, hoping that they'll think otherwise. but it hasn't worked so far.
So, what do you depict we do if you don't have men or women who are willing to help and it's just us?
I have an idea. This is good plan.
Vin, can
Mm.
you
We
roll
don't have
me
the numbers.
a D100, please?
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
Should I wait to say my plan?
Did I cast anything?
We will see what happens.
Mm.
Hold on. 13.
Gotcha. Okay, as
Did I
you
use
were...
Tides of Chaos?
So when you rolled your magic missile, every time you use a spell, I rolled a d20, and it was a 1 when you cast your magic missile. So bad luck, hasn't happened yet.
Mhm.
But essentially what happens is while you're talking, you kind of think for a moment, and then you cast a spell on yourself, and you cast confusion on yourself. So as you're kind of talking, your mind just kind of drifts, and you sort of leave the conversation. And I will let you finish your idea, Bryn, and then we will see what happens with Vin.
You stupid bandit man, tell me, how many usually leave on a raiding party? Is it about 5 like in this situation?
5 or 10, it depends.
Yeah, okay. So I say we go to the fort, we camp out somewhere where they cannot see us, and we wait until a party goes out, and then we'll know that either way there's only going to be 5 or 10 in either location. We can attack the fort, or we can attack the party that just came out.
What fort?
The dilapidated, the place that's full of holes where they are hiding. I thought it was a fort.
So
Did I
who's
mishear?
hiding? What are you
Reddit-
talking about?
Roll a d10.
Oh yeah, she's
Vin?
confused. I already forgot. The fort, you know, the dilapidated. That was very good acting, Mac.
Why does Vin sound like Ron?
Vin,
you?
the fort. What the Bryn? What is wrong with you? Do you need
What?
some healing? Do you feel okay? Did you get poisoned again?
Why are we going to a fort? I thought we were going to a bakery.
What'd you roll on
Where
your
are we?
d10, Vin?
Roll a d10.
Mhm.
That's wrong. 1. 5.
A 5. So you just
Vin
kind of
cast a fireball on everybody.
you stand there,
Oh God.
and you really just don't do anything. You're confused about where you are, or really what you're doing,
Either of you ever seen her like this before?
and you can make a wisdom
Uh.
saving throw if you'd like.
Me?
Mhm.
Where am I saving throws? 7. Wait, is that a 6 or a 9? It's a 9. 10.
10. You're still very confused at what's
Darn
going
it.
on.
But if bandits do not return to fort, then they will send more.
Again, what fort?
The bandit King Vin.
The place where the king is that we are going to kill.
We're going to a king? Why do
Oh,
we
gosh.
kill a king?
No,
Wait.
not real king.
I think she is just playing a joke on us. You know how she is. We're on to you, Vin. We know what you're doing. Okay, so I think that, even if they send out 5 or 10 and we take them, there will only be 5 or 10 left inside. Because he said there was only about 20, and we just killed how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We killed 3 and 3 others survived.
But we were
Sir,
going to
Kill
take those
people?
3 and tie them up.
When did we kill people?
You set the dude on fire. It just
You killed him,
happened.
Vin.
I had fire?
What?
We're not falling for this. This is what is word for this? This is shenanigans.
So Valken's been taking this in. I figure at this point he probably suspects something is up with Vin. But what? No, what?
Mhm.
What?
I will
Can I
insight.
do I need like an insight on her to?
sure, you could roll an insight on her if you'd like. Sir Virgil kind of steps in, and he kind of says to you, Bryn, based on your plan, don't you think that they would perhaps close ranks when 5 don't return?
Well, we can also just attack the fort after the others leave. There'll still be less in the fort.
Oh. Ron have idea.
I like when
We
Ron has ideas.
dress
It was
up
always
as
entertaining.
bandits and we return.
You know, I don't think this is a good idea. You could not even figure out how to wink. I don't think you can pretend to be bandit, Ron. You're going to be all like, I am Ron. I am a bandit.
No. Ron will have secret name.
Not to
Oh,
mention,
what's your secret to name, Ron?
I would hazard a
Uh,
guess they probably don't have a giant furbolg in their ranks.
Ron
That's a
will
good point. Yeah,
be
Vulcan once again is the smart one of the group.
Brawn. Brawn the bandit. That's what Ron will do.
It's a good bandit name, to be fair.
Yes, letters are same. It is very good.
Hmm.
Vin, roll
Why are
another
we being
D10.
bandits?
Roll
We're
another
not going to be
D10, Vin,
bandits.
and let me know what it is.
Do what?
Roll another D10 and let me know what it is.
I rolled an insight, it was low, so Valken has no idea
7.
what's wrong with her.
7. So you get kind of confused once again, and then you look at this bandit and your eyes just, you kind of furrow your brow and you reach out. What melee weapons do you have at your disposal?
This is a problem.
Yeah.
I have a crossbow with bolts, a crowbar, 2 daggers.
So you pull
A
out your
hammer.
dagger and make a melee attack against
Oh my
this bandit.
goodness.
You have
How do
advantage.
I do dagger stuff? I've never done a melee attack before.
So it is the first time for everything. So
Yeah,
go
I've
ahead
only
and,
done
and
spell-
roll. So you have advantage because they're restrained because you tied them up.
But
so
since I'm
roll-
within 5 feet, she has disadvantage.
So let me read what yours says, Bryn, just to make sure. And that's your fighting style, right?
You don't allow people to make melee attacks?
I can do it. It just says when a creature I can see attacks a target other than me.
Sure. Yep. So just make a straight D20 roll, Vin.
12. So not adding anything?
You would add your dex and then your proficiency. So yeah, so you definitely hit. Roll your damage. So a D4.
2.
2. So as you're talking to this bandit, you pull your dagger out and then you stab it right into his neck,
Yo,
and it just goes and he can't hold his throat because he's restrained. So he looks at you and it's just and he can no longer speak,
Yeah.
and he starts gurgling blood,
Can I
Bad,
heal?
bad,
and then
bad.
falls
Daddy.
over.
Vin, what are you
and
doing?
is dead.
He's bad. We clearly have him tied up for a reason.
Make a wisdom saving throw now, Vin.
Wait, that's a d20,
Mhm.
not a 10. Okay, hold on. I cannot see the dice. 4 plus 1 is 5.
Oh
Gotcha.
no.
Can
I'm
I-
gonna roll an
could Valken,
insight.
could Valken like run up and just grab her to like try and restrain her since he has no idea what she's doing?
Sure.
Just
You can.
just like hold her so she's not like stabbing other people.
Sir Virgil kind of sees this and he like tries to like hold the wound closed and there's really nothing to be done, and he goes, "What the hell's the matter with you? What are you doing?
He's
It is
bad.
not of her mind.
They have to
I'm
stand
gonna-
trial. You just can't kill people after the battle's over."
Can I
bad.
lay on hands the guy for 1 hit point?
You could try.
I will touch him and heal him for 1 hit point.
So you lay on hands and it appears that he's gone at this point. You had really beaten him quite to shit during the battle.
Hmm.
To make him unconscious, and as you tied him up, he came to. But really, that was just kind of the last straw. That's all he had left.
Do not understand what is happening. Vin, this is not funny.
So
No,
do I
no
have
one
to
is
roll
laughing.
anything to
Yeah, are you gonna let him restrain you,
Restrain.
Vin, or are you gonna resist?
Falcon's just like, I don't know what's going on, but get over here.
what
Stop.
would I do? I guess if
You-
I'm confused.
You tell me.
I'll let him restrain me because I think I would be aware that like everyone's pretty upset by my action.
Yeah. So Falcon,
We're all
you
like,
just,
what the fuck?
just kind of get up behind her and just kind
I'm
of.
not. Yeah. It's not. It's just like, what's going on? What has come over you? You just point blank killed a man.
He was bad. He's tied up for a
He was-
reason.
Captive,
was
and we
bad.
were questioning him, and now we cannot question him anymore.
There's two others to question, so I don't see what the problem
don't
is.
Even, I don't want to. You do not go near them.
When she says that, you can
Yeah.
see that their eyes are just as big as saucers, and they're just
Can I,
kind of
like-
not saying
can
a
I-
word and just staring at you between you and the one that you just killed.
I just asked Vin, would you be willing to sit down with me and just relax for a moment?
Sure.
Okay. I just kind of
Where
sit
are we
down
going?
next
Is
to
this
her.
a date?
Sure, if that's what you would like it to be, it's definitely a date. I don't have any flowers though, so I do have some sweet tea, and as this is happening, just to kind of as a distraction, so whatever else is going on can continue to go on.
Yep. So as you kind of drag her away and you're grappling her and moving her, she doesn't resist.
Not
Just
like
kind of like
incredibly forcibly, since she's
Mhm.
willing, but you know.
Yep. And you put her down and you're kind of asking her these questions and Vin, you kind of feel like this fog or this haze just lift from your mind. And you are unsure exactly what happened. It seems like you're missing about a minute or so of time that just passed because
Mhm.
as far as you know, they were questioning the person right after the battle, and then now you're sitting down with Falcon.
My dog is pulling on my thing. Hold on. What happened? Why am I sitting here?
Well, kind of stabbed a guy.
Yeah, we just had a fight. Right?
Yes, we did have a fight. Fight is over,
And
and we apprehended him, and you stabbed him in the throat. Apprehended.
I did? I don't. That wasn't me.
You
I don't
did.
recall doing that.
Uh-huh. It's fine.
Are you sure it was me?
100%.
But I don't feel like I would do that. I mean, I like a
Falcon
little
just
bit of danger,
Just
but
like lightly puts her face in his hand and then turns her head to the guy who's like bled out from the neck. Like, that guy? You don't remember stabbing that guy?
no, I have zero memory of this. I don't. I'm pretty sure that wasn't me.
Okay.
Are you playing a
I
joke
don't know
on me?
what's going on right
Are
now.
these tricks?
No.
You would sort of realize, Vin, it's based upon you having the powers that you do and how you tap into using these, you can know that strange things can happen that you're not completely aware of. Things can spontaneously appear when you don't mean them to. It's maybe the first time this has happened to you where you've just lost time, but it's not outside the realm of possibility that something like this could happen.
Oh, you know what, guys? So there's this thing. Probably should have said something sooner. But sometimes, not all, just sometimes when I tap into my magic, a lot of my spells. Well, I use a lot of cantrips, but when I tap into my spells, sometimes I'm a little heated. I tap into something called wild magic, where things just sometimes happen wildly that I'm unaware of, and I'm pretty sure that's what happened here. Not intentional. Just saying.
So at any point in time you cast magic, we ought to be prepared to defend ourselves? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay, good.
most of the stuff is centered on myself. But had you maybe been near and some other bad stuff happened,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So as you're kind of
Well-
saying this, Sir Virgil looks over and kind of is hearing your explanation, and he's just looks really just incredulous. Do you mean to tell me that you aren't trained in the arcane arts that you're doing? You just sort of happened. You didn't go to any school or anything of that matter.
Yep, just sort of had it, and didn't go to school. That's for rich people. That
You're-
was not me.
You're
Mhm.
dangerous.
Yeah,
Very,
that
very
she is
dangerous.
dangerous. But you people in your schools and your formal training, you really need to get over yourselves. Not everybody can afford that shit.
Well, this is exactly why it happened. Because if
Well,
you
maybe
can't
if your
go,
schools weren't so damned expensive, then other people like us and my good friend here could afford to learn magic the proper way. This does not mean you're off hook, Vin. We are going to talk later. All I know is she helped save your butt, Mr. Armor Pants, and you should be thankful.
Sir Virgil Perrin, and I do thank you for this. Honestly, it probably would have been the end for me if it wasn't for you. But we'll have to take the other two back to Eramore at least. And then we'll figure out what to do from there. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you can have them. I don't need them.
I think you've made that abundantly clear that you don't care what happens to them. But I do. Some of them used to farm this land and were forced to do this.
Well, they were gonna kill us, so I mean, not that I remembered doing it. I'm sorry, but what's one dead in a fight or one dead accidentally by a wild magic surge?
The
Well,
world doesn't get
God.
any better if you just don't try and do better than the others around you.
I
Ron
fight better.
butts in. Vin was not herself. But the point is, we saved this part of the hamlet, and we have 2 prisoners to stand trial. But we also have more information on the Bandit King, which is bigger picture.
Well, I will ride back with these 2, and you're welcome to join, reprovision, whatever have you, but I just want you to know that if you ride against the Bandit King, I'd like to be there.
We won't be
don't-
riding. We don't have horses.
oh wait, we have horses. The guys that fell off their horses, where are their horses?
They
Ron, do you see that horse over there? Go. Ron, go.
I,
Run like the wind. Run.
so make a whoever's looking for horses, make a perception check.
I was gonna say, I thought the horses kept going.
But how far would they keep going? I did not roll well.
I got 10.
A 10. Anybody else looking
7.
for horses?
7.
It would be 14 plus 1, 15.
Okay.
Falcon's just sitting on the ground, still like side eyeing Vin, like watching
Yep.
out for daggers coming towards his neck.
So, Ron, you can see one horse in the field, kind of grazing pretty close by. Ron, and then Vin, as you look out, you can see another 3 horses further out in the fields.
Okay. I let everybody know I see 3 horses over out in the fields.
I'm gonna use my speech of beast and leaf, and I'm gonna
Ooh,
speak to the horses to come hither.
Okay. So
Alright,
as you
go on in.
approach the closest one that you can see, it's just sort of just grazing. It's like a light brown type horse. The mane is black. There's a little like white spot on the forehead, and it looks up at you and just kind of just goes back to eating and grazing.
I guess I'm going to grab the reins and walk it over.
Did you
To
say
the
anything
group.
to it, by the way? You said to speak.
Yeah, you speech with Beast and Leaf, and
What do you say?
Don't worry, majestic horse. Ron is your friend, and Ron will take you to a safe place.
It just kind of looks at you and eats a little bit more. And as you grab the reins and you go to pull, it just kind of lifts its head up and follows you.
Tell your friends, come hither.
Just snorts
Okay,
at you. And then when
I
you
will go
stop,
to-
it just goes back to graze.
okay, I'll bring it back to the group, and then I'll go to each horse individually.
Yep.
Pull them together.
So
Corral 'em.
just make an
For the
animal
next
handling
20
check with
minutes.
advantage.
Ron wrangles horses. The real cowboy.
Love it. I love it so much.
17.
Yeah, you can go one by one and explain the situation to them about how you need their help,
Horses.
and you kind of lead them all back to where you were all talking. They don't seem like they're great horses, but they're okay. They're probably a little malnourished.
Look, they're not
but-
great horses, but there are horses.
Yep, they are your horses. So as you're going off, and Sir Virgil kind of continues over to Valken and to Ven, like I said, I'd like to ride with you. I mean, look at me. I don't have much fight in me left, but I'd like for the last fight in me to mean something. And if it's to help these people get rid of this bandit king, then I'd like to help.
Ron will
You are
gladly
very-
accept your sword.
You're very good in the fight.
Yeah, Gramps, if you want to come with us, so be it. Prepare for a fight.
Does he have a horse?
He does.
Okay. I say we can tie these bandits up here and leave them. Get one of the villagers to just keep an eye on them.
We're,
Make
Oh,
sure they
no.
don't
And
escape.
we're not going there now, right?
We've got to not leaving any risks. I'm going to take them
But
back
we
myself.
have to go strike now before they expect. If these do not return, they're going to suspect.
These bandits that we have here, that you decided to take prisoner, are our charge now. It is our responsibility to take them back.
But if we take them back and we leave all the other people in these towns undefended, their deaths are on your hands.
I don't think they'll strike today. Not after this.
I'm in agreement with the old man. I say let's get him back to Aramore. Maybe consult with the Lord about what's going on.
How fast can we get there on horseback? Because it took us like a day
It
to
took
get
a
here.
day to walk, so
Get there at like nightfall or something.
yeah, you could make it pretty easily on horseback. On the road. I don't remember the exact amount that they can travel in a day, but I'm gonna say that you could easily make it in about
Keep in mind, each of us will have to have a bandit on our horse,
Mhm.
except for Ron, because his horse probably can barely carry him.
yeah, you can make it in about like 3/4 of the time, between 3/4 and a
Okay.
half or so, without the numbers in front of me. But it's reasonable. You're on a road. It's at least a dirt path. You can get there much quicker on horseback.
Okay, I'm convinced. We can do it. If that's what the group wants to do.
Is that what we want to do? Or anybody else have any ideas?
Many of us are still wounded from battle. It'd be good to get to reprise and discuss strategy.
Yeah, that's not a bad
and then
idea.
travel.
We
Sure.
could strike at night if we need to.
Well, I cannot see in the dark like some people, so I don't really think that striking at the night is going to help me too much. But
Neither can bandage.
that's true. It's true. It's true. I mean, I can heal without seeing. I practiced like blindfolding healing, so I can do that.
Yes, Bryn one time poked Ron in the eye but healed.
Yeah, it's true. It's a true story.
All right. So
Yeah, we'll ride to town.
yeah, Sir Virgil gets his horse ready. He puts one of the bandits in the back of his horse. Who's gonna carry the other one? There's only 2 left.
I can put
Carry
him on
one.
my horse. Or do you
Yep.
want to carry him with you, Vin? Or
There's 2 left, right? So
Sure,
we can
doesn't
take one.
matter.
So there is a bit of
We're not putting them with Vin. That's not happening.
no? Well,
I
There is-
yeah.
mean, don't give it to me.
there's a bit of an issue with Ron because you're way too heavy for a horse with your equipment.
Oh,
And you-
shit.
Can I take off my armor on the spare horse? So there's 6 horses, right?
If I
You
need
found
to, I can take one of
4.
mine.
Okay.
So there's a cart that you could see behind the windmill. You could clear that off and use it and just ride in the cart if you wanted
Okay.
to do that.
Sure.
I don't think that Sir Virgil would mind in this case.
Agreed.
Gotcha. So easy enough. You're able to fashion the cart and put the yourself in there at the very least. And then you all go back to riding towards the town. And you got here pretty early in the morning since you camped in between. And I'll say that you get back to town. A cart's going to make you a little slower. You can't go full speed on a cart. But you get there by nightfall. Let's just say that. It takes a day by nightfall. If I'm incorrect, please, I'm sure y'all let me know. Or I'm sure I'll look it up after this, so it's okay. But
Seems
we're rolling with it.
reasonable.
So you make it back to town into Aramore just at the evening. And
I
Sir
guess we'll
Virgil.
look for. Is it the Justicar that would take care of stuff like that?
Yep. So you ride
Okay.
towards the multi-storied building, and you can see inlaid in stone above it. It says the Iron Court. And Sir Virgil rides forward and talks to the guard outside. We've got some prisoners, the bandits from north by the Hamlets. I'd like to speak to the Justicar, and perhaps Lord Rainhall at the earliest convenience. So they take the bandits from you, and they disappear inside of the tower, where you can assume that there's some sort of holding cells of some sort. And the Justicar comes down. Well, I didn't think to see you this early. Have you taken care of the Bandit King? And she looks to you all. Oh, Sir Virgil, it's strange to see you here. Go back to business. Did you take care of the Bandit King? And
Not yet.
What are you doing here?
Working on it.
Preparing. The Bandit King is held up in a dilapidated fort. We need to plan and strategize.
Right.
There could be 20 to 30 bandits at this location.
Shite. Didn't know that it was that bad. All right
Yes.
then. I will take care of the prisoners. They'll have to stand trial. Well, good luck to you. I wish I could spare some more men and women with you, but all the guards are on duty. I can't afford to let the city go undefended.
Understandable.
Appreciate
It
it.
is okay. Sir Virgil has kindly offered to assist us. So we are 5 to fight these bandits at least.
She looks up at Virgil on the horseback. Crazy old bastard, and just walks in.
I understand. Some people wish to, how you say, go out with a bang.
Ron has idea. Perhaps we recruit Captain Delius Vargo and share part of the reward money.
I don't know. I don't think he will want to leave his ship.
It would give us a good fighter.
Yeah, we could stay at the inn and send that messenger boy to ask him if his boat's still there. It may not still be there, though. He may have left already. His job is done. But it's a good idea, Ron. Actually, it is a good idea. You're very, very, okay.
How much were we? We're getting paid for the bandits, right?
Mm-hmm. You
How much? It was 425.
You brokered
For
a
the
deal
king, though.
for 200 if the Bandit King is brought dead, or 425 if he's brought alive. All right, where to
Ooh,
next?
live's gonna be hard.
That's prior to knowing the circumstances too.
Live is gonna be
Mm.
pretty hard. Yeah.
I vote we stay at the. Oh, did we find any loot on
wooden
the
duck?
bandits that we killed? I forgot to ask.
So,
I owe a turtle some gold.
let me see
Do
here.
we have that yet?
Yeah. So with the bandits, you were able to find 3 short swords, 3 maces, 6 pieces of leather armor, 2 heavy crossbows, and 1 light crossbow.
Can we, unless anybody wants any of it, can we sell a lot of it in town? We had a cart, so
Can I,
I'm
as a
calling it
sorcerer,
Tinshu.
wear leather or no?
I don't know if you're proficient in armor as a sorcerer, unless you have something specific from your subclass. I don't think that wild magic does.
Mm-mm.
You can take a feat later on, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
There's some spells that can help with that too later on.
Okay.
Right? Where to?
is everyone okay if we just sell it all?
Sure.
My
I
guess
don't
is the
need to know
towns and or did the P villagers back near the windmill want to keep that stuff to defend themselves with? Because that's also okay.
We can always ask the old man if he wants it.
Yeah, let's ask Virgil if he wants to keep it for defense.
Well, no, I don't think that it's going to be any good use to me. I've got. He kind of pats on the sword that's on his saddle. I've got my sword, and I don't need much else. And unfortunately, the farmers just really don't take too well at martial training.
Okay, can we
It
sell a
takes-
lot of it then in town?
You can try, yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to try sell it.
You try to sell it at good goods. Maybe you
Yeah.
can barter in exchange for what you owe. And
Yeah, actually, can I just be like, here, I don't have the gold, but how's this?
Yeah, up to y'all.
Yeah, I think
Is
that sounds
everybody
good.
okay with that? Because
Yeah.
I'll just use it to I'm just using that shit to heal us anyways. So
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. So you make your way through town from the Iron Court. You pass by Ixius's tower. You go around the bend. You cross or pass Curios and Relics and make your way around all the way to Good Goods. And as you walk in, you see Bickwin there. Just looks like he's
hello,
writing in the book.
Bickwin.
Oh,
We have
hello.
returned.
Oh, that was quick. Did it go well?
Well, just we gotta go back out, but do we have some? You want any of this armor and weapons? It's very good stuff.
Oh, well,
I feel like I'm a guy selling stuff off the back of a truck. Yeah,
Um,
just check out what I got on the back of my cart, but be a little hush hush about it.
well, you can bring it here and I'll take a look at it. And so
I bring in the goods.
Mm-hmm. So
The
you
good
bring
goods.
it all in, and he kind of goes over and inspects all of it, kind of checking the armor for wear and tear. And I mean, you kind of get the sense that he knows what he's looking for. He's definitely bought and sold, or perhaps even used some things like these before. So he's checking, the blades, making sure if it's good make or not, if they're, salvageable, sellable, really. And he looks it over and he says, okay, well, it's used, so you don't necessarily get full price for it, but, I'll give you 100 gold for the whole lot.
Deal.
Oh,
Deal.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty good. I guess we'll accept this time. Yeah, okay.
Okay,
I'm not a liar, so he probably knows I'm just.
I appreciate it. And he kind of takes each item and it looks like he's like inventorying them. Y'all sold him a lot of shit, so.
Minus 3 gold that I owe you from my account. So let's see, that's we each get 25, but mine's minus 3.
Mhm.
So everybody add that to your loot.
Well,
How
you
much?
forgot something. You also owe me a story.
25 gold each.
Rod will tell
Oh.
story.
Oh, sure.
Oh yes, Ron's best storyteller of the group.
It was beautiful morning day, sun shining, birds flying over, chirping.
Mhm.
Caw, 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 caw. And we reach beautiful windmill as spin into air, circle, spinning. And we approach old man with rustic armor, mighty sword, beautiful voice, soothing.
Ooh.
As we discuss, 6 horses mounted with bandits appeared before us, sheathing their weapons. And there, a battle erupts. 6 horsemen ride in circles around us as we fight back to back.
Ooh.
As horsemen come swing by, horsemen miss, but gives Ron opportunity. And Ron swings hammer.
And I do wide motions in the store, hopefully not knocking things over.
And
Okay,
Ron's
that's-
hammer connects with bandit into chest, and man flies off horse. Then, Valkan, small elf, surrounded by 2 horses, as bandits swing feverishly and miss as Valkan ducks and strikes with staff and fist and roundhouse kick.
Hmm.
Horsemen swing around once more, cloud of dust everywhere, cannot see.
Well, did you surround one of them to keep them from getting away?
Oh, yes, only one. The rest,
Ooh, good plan.
yes, we surround one, but Bryn, throw her shield, swooms across the air, strikes bandit, and Gring comes back. And then later, Bryn also throws javelin, pierces bandit through chest, bandit falls. And Vin, hailing firebolts flying through the sky, cinching
Ooh.
bandits. 3 dead, but 3 survive, taken prisoner.
2 survive.
Oh, so you do the whole magic thing, huh? And points to you, Vin.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, the whole magic thing we are learning is very different than what we thought.
Hence
Okay.
why 2 survived.
Well, you,
Listen,
Mr. Vinquin,
Again,
what's your...
I had
your...
nothing to do with that knowingly, okay?
Did you say something, Bryn?
Oh, you said you used to do sort of adventuring stuff. What is your sort of fighting style, if I may ask?
Oh,
You know, you use
well,
a sword or some magic, or you know, like a big hammer, like this guy.
it's been a really long time. And, well, I can use a lot of different things, but, those days are behind me. I just run my shop.
Okay, just saying, because we have a paying gig, and you know, we're looking for people who want
Oh,
to
no.
help.
No, not for me. I'm happy here now.
Okay, that's understood.
All right. Well,
Yes,
thank
but
you.
it will be a glorious adventure.
Well,
We
I
will
hope it
return
is.
with more stories for you.
Be safe. You can always come back here if you have things to sell or if you want to buy some things. And well, we'll see you next time.
Oh, we all have gold. We could actually buy stuff.
So you notice as he's kind of taking these things, really strong, but he's kind of, as he goes to the back, kind of limps a bit. As he's walking into the
he
back.
took an arrow to the knee. Okay, I vote that we go to the inn where we can stay for free, and then I vote we get drinks and have a chat.
Does this shop carry like healing potions, or is that we have to go somewhere else for this? Maybe.
You can ask him about it.
Hey, yo, Bigwin.
Oh yes.
Looking around, I don't see any sort of potions. Do you know maybe where we might
no.
find some potions?
Well, we I really deal in just more of equipment and things of that nature. Alindra used to have healing potions, but she disappeared. She went to go out and deliver medicine and such, and she never came back.
Alindra?
Never returned.
No, that was
she did-
that was about 2 weeks ago, maybe.
Alindra. Does she run a shop here?
Oh yeah, Alindra's alchemical supplies.
No one goes to seek Alindra. No one worries.
Well, I mean, we're all, busy here trying to defend the village, so the guards don't have anyone to spare. They don't really know where she went, after she was supposed to go to the Hamlet.
We went to
Unfortunate.
Hamlet and did not see
probably
no
became a-
Alindra.
She probably became a bandit.
Or
We'll look for her when we take out the
was
bandit king.
coerced into acting like a healer for the bandits.
If she's healing those shitheads.
Probably against her
Maybe.
will.
Could
Or
be.
unknowingly, so we shouldn't be mad at her. Just saying.
I'm not mad, but we need to have a chat.
Mm-hmm. Just saying unknowingly.
Gotcha. Anything
Well-
else that you'd like from Good Goods?
That is all.
All right. See you later. Have a good one.
Well, bye, Vicwin.
Yep. And
Well,
you
Big
all,
Win.
you all leave the shop, and you see that Sir Virgil isn't with you anymore. He was going to go talk to the Lord to keep him up to speed. And it is up to you all where you go now.
I don't know about you,
I would
but I
like
kind
to
of
go
heard
to
all
the
over.
docks.
Sure. Some for the inn, some for the docks, I heard.
Yeah. I think we took a short rest. Did we take a short rest earlier before we left?
You can have,
Can-
yeah, you
so
definitely.
people can roll hit dice if they need to.
Yeah, so I'll say that
What
on your
time
way
is it?
back, you definitely get a short rest. It's evening right now, getting dark.
Okay, so we're gonna go to sleep.
Yeah, and then we'll
Likely.
head out tomorrow to try to get back to the north area to find the bandit fort.
So, Ron, you go to the docks, and I'm assuming you're looking for the.
The gold
Dalius?
raker. Yeah.
So, the Goldraker was not the one you came in on.
Oh,
That was his ship he pointed out as you passed the port at the opening of the river.
Yeah, we were on a baby boat.
The boat that was there was one that he was using for work.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Since his ship won't fit on the river, it's too large. So you make your way up to the docks. The boat that you all came in on is gone. So you're assuming that Dalius continued, since he'd explained that he picked you up on the way for the job. Essentially, he was going to the same place, so they were able to get passage for you all on his ship.
Okay, gotcha. And I'll return back.
Sure. So you all make it back, and then you see the small runner basically come like, oh hey, I talked to the man that you were looking for, and he's was a captain on a boat, and he was leaving, and he said that if you need passage back or anywhere else, that he would be in the port. He'll be at the port at the bottom of the river.
oh, yes. Bottom of river. Thank you,
Oh
little
yeah,
man.
it's that way. And he points downriver.
That where we came from.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I thank the kid and I give him like 2 copper pieces.
Oh wow, thanks. Oh, and he kind of puts it in his pocket. And he just kind of goes back and starts, wiping down tables in the inn. What would
I
you
think
like
we'll
to
get a
do?
round of drinks, whatever everybody's preferred drink is, and sit down at a table. Then we need to talk.
All right. So
I like the music kicked in perfectly. Just
yep, Ira gets you a order of drinks. Mead, is it? All right, mead it is. And then she gets you some mead, and it's
no, just something. Okay, sure, whatever.
and she pours you all mead, and you have mead at the table.
Okay, Vin, listen. We understood that you did not mean it. I think that has been made clear by now. At first, we thought you were pranking us, which, haha, funny, but we understand. No one is mad at you, but you really should tell us more about your magic before we continue.
Well, like I said, sometimes some crazy stuff happens. I have no control over what happens. It just, like an all-powerful being, just makes things happen sometimes.
This is not how magic works. There's not some all-powerful being that's just like...
No, there's... I don't know how else to explain it besides this all-powerful being just dictating what happens. I mean, I don't know what it is.
There is science, and there are rules, and this is how magic works. So there will be rules, and you should tell us the rules.
the rules are that sometimes when I cast spells, other things, crazy wild things happen. Wild magic, if you will.
Okay, I like that term. This is a very good term. You should like copyright that. What if what sort of things though?
Sometimes gravity can shift. Sometimes I could heal myself or others.
That's good.
Sometimes I could kill the whole party. Sometimes.
Wait. Go back to that one. Go back.
Sometimes rocks might fall.
Did everyone else hear this? Or was it just me?
Sometimes I might get confused or I might be afraid of humans. Just a whole bunch of things,
Okay, let's go back to a couple ago where you just said it would kill whole party. Yeah?
Yeah. Sometimes I can just kill the whole party, but
Yeah.
again,
I would like you to
rare.
elaborate.
Hasn't
very
happened
concerning.
yet.
What do you mean
Well, I mean, I've been magical since I was a wee kid, and I've never done it. I don't know how to do it, but sometimes there's a spell that I heard that sorcerers can learn. I think when they become level 3 or level 4, it's called Fireball.
You like fire a lot, so this is concerning me more.
This is a great spell that I do not know, but because I don't know it, and because some things wild magic sometimes happens, I might accidentally cast it on the whole party. It has a radius of 20 feet, does 3d8 damage. It's just like, what? It's not a big deal. It's whatever.
Well, so should we just like not stand near you? I don't understand.
So if you don't learn spell, then party's safe.
No. Sometimes I just, the all-powerful being, like I had suggested, just kind of like zaps some knowledge into me, and it just kind of happens, but I can't recreate it is the thing. So if I'm trying to do it at baddies,
way
I
to
can't.
prevent it?
This does not sound like Sylvanas. Sylvanas would not grant such power.
You and your Sylvanas.
Sylvanas is
listen.
great.
Silly
Sylvanas
Sylvanas
give
is what I like
Ron
to
power.
That's funny.
Well, if that's who's giving me power, then all power to them. But I'm just saying,
Not
I don't know where
Sylvanas.
this power is coming from. We good? Capiche? Kaposh?
I am going
Maybe
to have to sleep on this one.
Arcanus can explain.
Oh yeah, this is a good idea. We should definitely see if they know what's going on with you, like your whole deal.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, powerful being tells me what happens sometimes. It just happens. I know nothing about it. Can't control it. Can't recreate it. Just it's just a thing.
Could you-
So,
Like stop, like just not. Just be
well,
like, yeah, no, thank you.
I can't stop it from necessarily coming because it's random. But I can use cantrips in none of my spells. But at that case, I'm like, my spells are the good.
We like your spells. We like your spells.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
the good,
gosh.
Maybe
so-
we can
Like,
have keyword when you cast
Cool,
spell.
like
You
a safe
scream,
word.
and then we run.
Oh yeah. I like this plan.
Okay, I like this plan too. What word suits you, makes you feel safe?
How about good luck? I hope you don't die.
Okay, that I will remember that.
Well,
Yes, sir.
I mean, it pretty much says what you're trying to do, so that works pretty well, I guess.
Okay, every time I cast a spell, I shall say that.
Okay, great.
Just so you know what's happening at home with wild magic. So when Mac rolled a 1, I had her roll on the wild magic table. It didn't happen immediately because I have a little bit of a homebrew roll. Whenever wild magic's gonna happen, it doesn't happen immediately. I roll some dice and then I figure out how many real minutes it's gonna take before the spell to go off, so that it feels actually random and chaotic. So fun.
Malkin's just been kind of like listening to the whole conversation, and noticed Bryn start to say something. I think it was Bryn. He's like, I kind of agree. You know, we have somebody that might be knowledgeable on magic here in this town. We just talked to her actually, or them. We just talked to them actually. Maybe they'd be able to help you out. At least get some idea of what's going on. Maybe.
I mean, they're probably going to tell you the exact same thing that sometimes that's just kind of how magic happens. You either know it or you don't know it. And to my knowledge, there's no going to the other side. This is the path I've chosen, kids.
Fair enough.
Good luck, don't die.
Oh, and right now, and Bryn runs out the door.
All
I think
right.
Bryn and Ron in opposite directions are like, whoa.
Anything else that you all would like to do or turn in for the night?
I think turn in. Maybe we'll go talk to the magic lady in the morning. I don't know.
Gotcha. All right, you all go to your free rooms, courtesy of Lord Delric Rainhall, and you turn in for the night. And
They also gonna feed and take care of our horses for free?
you would have to talk to probably the innkeeper about that.
I will do that before turning in.
Sure.
Yeah, where would they store the horses when the stable burned down?
Well, I mean,
It's like tie him up.
it's fine. We could try and stable them or feed them, but it's gonna cost you. It's not going to be free. It's a little much.
It's fine. We will pay.
How much?
Loading. So for stabling, it's going to be 5 silver per day per horse.
This is fine.
And that covers feeding them and housing them.
Washing him?
If it's needed, of course.
Okay.
This is
I
acceptable.
have named mine Buttercup. Please take good care of her.
All right, Buttercup. Any other names I
Or
should be
him.
aware of?
I'm not really sure. I wasn't looking.
Just horse.
Horse, all right.
Flamey.
Flamey, all right. And then Goose.
Sugar.
All right, Sugar. Sugar, Flamey, Horse, and Buttercup. Got it. All right.
Buttercup.
That's going to be 2 gold per day for all of them. So, are you going to pay in advance, or are you going to come back every
How
day?
much was it? 2 gold?
We just
Total.
need for one day.
All
Oh,
right.
total for everybody.
Wait, 2 total?
So yeah, you have 4
whole
horses,
party.
so it's 5
5 silver a
day.
person.
So you all can just deduct 5
Everybody
silver
5 silver.
Hmm?
Okay, thank you.
for today. And all right, so they take care of your horses and your cart. It's free of charge since you're having 4 horses stabled. And then you all turn in for the evening. And that's where we're going to end the session. We'll pick back up next Friday
Yeah,
whenever
horses.
Yeah.
whenever the group decides what their next point of action is. Are they going to go towards the bandit camp? Are they going to go after the kobolds? Who knows? It's up to them. So, I'd like to thank you all for joining. I hope you had a good time. I look forward to running this every single week. So I hope you all have fun playing and watching. But
I'm
Awesome.
sad Friday's over now.
yeah, I know.
Mm.
But what I would like to do, of course, as usual, is go through and let these wonderful friends and streamers basically tell you what they got going on and promote their streams. So
Wait, we gotta vote for the MVP.
we sure do. So while they're doing that, I will set a poll where you all can decide who the MVP is. And you can vote for...
I forgot to use my inspiration, so don't
you
vote
sure
for
did.
me.
Does that carry over or is it vanish?
You still have it on your sheet if you use it.
Okay.
If you don't use it. So...
Ooh,
All right,
scared.
you guys can go ahead and vote now on who is the MVP, and then we will start with Bunny Dreadful. Go ahead and tell everybody what we got going on.
Hi, my name is Bunny Dreadful, or Joe. I am an art streamer, so come hang out and watch me draw things. I do a lot of D&D fan art. I do emotes. I do illustrations. I do whatever I feel like or whatever chat wants me to draw. kobolds with cabbages? Who knows? I stream Tuesdays and Fridays at noon Pacific Standard Time. So come hang out.
All right. Mac and cheese, please. Go ahead.
I am. What am I? I'm a variety streamer. I recently changed my stream schedule, so now I start at 9:30 a.m. Pacific on Mondays and Thursdays, and then on Sundays I stream at 11:30 a.m. Pacific. I am also a Minecraft YouTuber, so if you like the Minecrafts or the YouTubes, comment, like, and subscribe. No.
All right. Moves like Jagger from the Glorious Gaming Network. Go ahead, buddy.
Hello, my name is Moobs, aka Eric. I'm from the Glorious Gaming Network. We run a channel that's ran by 4 people, and we Voltron together to run one channel to provide variety content for everybody. I stream on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and all the other days are filled by the other people on our team, Chinner, Nate, and Mikey. So if you want to hang out and meet 4 glorious dudes and maybe learn something about the game industry or learn for tips on how to enter the game industry, we're more than happy to talk to everybody. That's me. Hi.
Last but certainly not least, Virtual Spectre. Go ahead, buddy.
My name is Virtual Spectre. I'm a variety content creator from the future. 100 years into the future. I stream on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturdays now. Doing a variety of games, including Warhammer Vermintide recently, Deep Rock Galactic, and a bunch of other stuff. Come join me, hang out with a fun community, and yeah, I think that's follow me on the socials as well if you want to stay up to date with what's going on. Appreciate it.
Hey, thanks everybody for watching, and I will be back on Monday, my normal stream time, and then if all you care about is D&D, every Friday right here, and we'll see you next time.
Who won? Who won the
Who
vote?
did win the poll? Let's see. We have a couple seconds left. I will say that the vote is pretty overwhelming. So Vin, go ahead and add an inspiration to your character sheet.
Yay!
Thanks,
Is
guys.
that what we gotta do? We gotta shank people?
I gotta kill people every time. We're good.
Perfect. All right. Thanks so much, everybody, and we'll see you next Friday. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Love everybody.